Today, we're going to be talking about the best Batman graphic novels.
These are the Batman graphic novels you deserve, not the ones you need.
Hey guys, what's up? Matthew Anthony Hawkins here with another Wednesday video. If you didn't know it already, I come out with a new video almost every Wednesday, so be sure to hit the subscribe button below and let's get talking about Batman. I am a huge Batman nut. I absolutely love all things Batman, going back to the old serials to even Ben Affleck as Batman. But by far what got me hooked on Batman the most were Batman graphic novels. And today, we're going to be talking about the best Batman graphic novels out there.
Now let's get to the Batcave.
First on my list is Batman Year One. Frank Miller is by far one of the best Batman writers of all time. Batman Year One is a great story, getting the background of how Batman came to be. The story that we know of Bruce Wayne as a young boy walking in the alley with his parents after a show, and basically they get mugged and killed in an alley. Spoiler alert! We also get the background story of Jim Gordon, which is really cool because it hadn't really been told before this. We just all knew that Jim Gordon was the guy that turned on the bat signal. Batman Year One, the illustrations are great, the storyline's great, and you don't really see a main villain in this story. You see a lot of organized crime. Batman Begins, the first Christian Bale movie, is very loosely based off of Batman Year One. You get to find the story of how Batman came to be, who Commissioner Gordon is, and just sort of the inner workings and startings of Batman. Death in the Family is a classic Batman graphic novel. It really follows the storyline of Batman with his new Robin, Jason Todd. And Jason Todd was not well received by the public. It came down to at the very end where DC Comics put out two 1-800 numbers saying, how is this story going to end? Is Robin going to live or is he going to die? We're going to let the public to decide. And it really came down to, I think, maybe one or two votes, and Jason Todd was killed off, and it left Batman in shambles, even leaving marks in Batman stories for years to come. And that's what was so cool about this, was because it was a storyline that was depicted and changed and decided by the general public. And not only that, but it just changed the storyline of Batman forever. Next up on my list is Batman Court of Owls. I'm telling you, Court of Owls was fantastic. You will read it and think that, how did Batman never see this coming? How did he never know that there is this secret court, this secret group of people in Gotham running things from the very beginning? Batman's thrown into this crazy adventure of chasing after this owl-like man through the city and discovering what's been actually happening behind closed curtains in Gotham City. The Killing Joke. Talk about a fantastic backstory about the Joker. One of the craziest villains Batman has ever faced. The Killing Joke goes through this storyline of the Joker basically wreaking havoc on Gotham, and in particularly the Gordon family. The Joker goes after Barbara Gordon, and spoiler alert, if you don't know this already, I'm sorry, but Barbara Gordon gets shot by the Joker in her apartment right in front of her father, Jim Gordon, forever changing the horizon of Barbara Gordon, who would eventually become Oracle, who would be bound to a wheelchair because she's been paralyzed from the waist down. And Jim Gordon gets thrown into this absolutely nutty, crazy... It's messed up. It's so messed up. Jim Gordon is thrown into the house of the Joker. And there's so much weird stuff going on. And Joker has these great lines about sanity and insanity. And you see the backstory of the Joker and just how messed up this guy is and how big of a villain he is for Batman. It is by far one of my most favorite, but also creepiest storylines there is in the Batman graphic novel world. Number one on my list is The Dark Knight Returns. This is a 4-part series that Frank Miller wrote, and it follows what we know now as this dark, brooding, angry hero Batman has been in retirement for, I think it's about 10 years, and the Gotham is starting to go bad. It's starting to get worse. And Bruce Wayne, Batman, feels a pull to get back into the crime-fighting suit. It's also an animated movie, 2-part series. It's on Netflix in most places, but I recommend picking up the Blu-ray DVD. I've got links for it below. It's my wife, who does not enjoy watching animated comic book movies with me. She loved it. We watched the first part, and I was like, what do you think? And she was like, yeah, let's watch the second part. I want to see how it ends. It's fantastic. The illustrations in the books are so good, and it carries over right into the movies as well. So Batman, Dark Knight Returns, so good. Frank Miller is amazing. I think you'd love it as well. Also, a bonus graphic novel, and it's one of my favorite. And part of the reasons I didn't share it today was because I haven't been able to find a copy of it yet. I had it once at a fan expo, and I let the series slip out of my hands because I didn't know if I wanted to spend that much money on it. But Batman Hush is a great graphic novel. I downloaded it onto my iPad, the Kindle app, and read through it in one night, just sat there just flipping through the pages. The illustrations are beautiful. The storyline is so good. There's villains that you see throughout this whole series, this whole graphic novel series. Everyone from Catwoman, who you don't know if she is good or bad. She becomes a major love interest for Batman. Poison Ivy, the Riddler, Clayface, they're all in it. Jason Todd, again, he shows up. And it's just so good. Batman Hush, I highly recommend it. What about you? What Batman graphic novels do you love? What's your favorite? What ones am I missing? Which ones should I read? I've got links to all of these Batman graphic novels and a few of the animated movies too down below, so be sure to check that out. I even linked to Amazon.ca and .com because I have Canadian and American friends, so I hope that you check those out. I'm Matthew Anthony Hawkins. Today is a Wednesday. I love Batman, and I hope you love him too. Thinking about Adam West, the first real Batman that most people remember. And Adam West, I remember watching reruns of Batman 66 when I was a kid. And, you know, just some days you can't get rid of a bomb. Adam West, thank you for being a great Batman and just a hero in real life. Rest in peace.